Alright guys, believe it or not, this is my third take on this video because my dad just came in and asked me if I ate his cookies. And I thought I'd share that just to start this off on a funny note. But my top 5 strengths, I was lucky enough to do this in the last class, so I have my strengths still in my email, which is awesome. But my first strength is the learner, which, this type of person constantly wants to grow, wants to know what's going on. They want to help, they want to keep growing and learning within that field. For me, I think this is perfect when it comes to my internships because I'm constantly wanting to know how I can make a difference and how I'm able to learn new skills. The second thing is restorative. So, people exceptionally talented in the restorative theme are adept at dealing with problems. They are good at figuring out what is wrong and resolving it. So, for me, I know right now we're dealing with a lot of parents at one of my internships, and they really want to play, and it's kind of just frustrating because we're not able to do that right now. Kids aren't even in school, let alone playing a sport. So just kind of being able to handle that situation. Also, something that I'm working with are donations. So reaching out to different companies within our areas and seeing if they're able to donate to those student athletes that can't afford, all the funds of playing a club sport. So just trying to figure out how or what avenue I can take in order to get that help from them. Third is achiever. So, people exceptionally talented in the achiever theme work hard and possess a great deal of stamina. They take immense satisfaction in being busy and productive. This is 100% me. I love being busy. I love, I'm constantly on the go. There's so much to do. Like, for instance, right now, I just got home and I was working on my internships. I also worked full time today. And then I went to the gym, so like I constantly want to keep getting things done because I know this is important to me. And so just getting my ducks in a row and kind of going from there, for me, it's like, okay, I got that conquered all in one day. Now I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So just being able to get those tasks done and just feeling that satisfaction about myself and knowing that I made a difference is super important to me. Number 4, realtor. So, people exceptionally talented in the realtor theme enjoy close relationships with others. They find deep satisfaction in working hard with friends to achieve goals. As you know, so my last internship, or I have 2 internships, but one of my internships was with my last role that I had in professional sports. So I was working full time, and then we got laid off because of COVID. So right now I'm helping the management team create a management training program, which I know can really help just like their organization in a whole. Because I do think there's things that were lacked when I was there, so I just want to help them build and grow. That way, when the next person comes in my position or whoever's position, they're ready to conquer and make clients and make everyone just around them happy. And so for me, being able to work with my old team is awesome. I love it. I enjoy it. The second thing is that my second internship. I'm working with one of my really good friends from high school, her mom. I also used to play on this travel team. So having that connection and that bond is so awesome, and it's kind of like I get to see everything that's happening behind the scenes that I never got to see before, and I understand more, and I have more of an appreciation for working behind the scenes rather than just playing. So you really appreciate what all these people have done for you growing up. So I do think that's very important. Number 5 is the arranger. So people exceptionally talented in the ranger theme can organize, but they also have a flexibility that complements this ability. They like to determine how all the pieces and resources can be arranged for maximum productivity. Excuse me. So for this one, for me, it's like kind of like what I mentioned earlier, but just keeping all my ducks in a row, making sure I'm on top of things, and that I'm flexible to the people around me. So I'd like to give a helping hand. Even if I am busy, I always make time for things that are important. So just being able to, maybe reorganize certain things, most important to least important, what's going to take me the longest or what's going to take me the shortest. If I can just get that out of the way right there and then let's do that. So just finding different ways to be successful is super important to me, so I can see how that ties into my internship roles. But those are my top 5. I found it really interesting because it does still tie in, even though I took this maybe a few months ago, this still ties in to me today, and I think if I were to take it again, it would be the same results. So I can't wait to hear all of your guys' results, and thank you.